Alan, congratulations. The journey continues, and yet again you've done it the hard way. How are the emotions compared to last time?
It's kind of the same. It kind of finished the same as well. It was a tight game, and but in my head, I felt I should have been more in control of that. He didn't turn up at all. So a bit of a fire brigade pun, Jose or Hose B, and it was Hose B that turned up. You know, he didn't turn up there. So I'll take that all day long.
During the first and second break, were you still thinking about the first set that you gifted him? Because it looked as if you were, when you were walking off stage, you didn't look quite yourself and annoyed more than anything.
Yeah, I was beating myself up, and I think I felt that when I came back out early onto the stage for a couple of throws before he did, just to get it out of my system. It's so hard to forget. It's so hard to forget that you've blown a great chance to go 1-0 up in the first set.
That last set, when you made it 3 or going into the final set, Jose looked gone. The body language wasn't great. Is that something that you picked up on?
Yeah, of course. Mensah was similar. The game against Mensah, the game against Jose is exactly the same. You can see, and then you could see him forcing a 59, a 57, a 58, and he was struggling. So yeah, of course you feed off that. Of course you do.
What's it been like over Christmas? All the hysteria up in Scotland. We've seen what it's been like. It's almost like a Hendo homecoming almost. Has it been a whirlwind?
Yeah, it's amazing. Now, obviously the courier and all this stuff that's happening in my hometown, but also my football club, my Arbroath Football Club, are all sending me messages of good luck and congratulations and keep it going, and the Arbroath spirit, a bit of Scottish fight. So it's been amazing, but at the same time I've been at work for the last 2 days just previous, so I don't get caught up in all that because I've got something else to do. So it's worked so far.
Touched on the work, you said it was going to cause problems when you won last time. What does it do this time?
Well, when I was 3 sets all, I thought I've got a swap anyway on the 31st, so I might as well win and play tomorrow. So it's cool. The swaps are covered till the 1st of January.
Into the last 16 now, are you pinching yourself? And I know you've always said you're a full-time firefighter, part-time dartsman, but going further in this tournament, that starts to shift a little bit with the amount of money on the line.
Nah, not at all. That's my job. I'm a firefighter. I'll be a firefighter for the next at least 23, 24, 25. I'll still be doing my job as a firefighter. I've done 17 years. I want to get to my 20-year point, and then we can look at how well you can do at darts, because I can't give up my job to play darts because it can change so quick.
I get that. That's great you saying that. But if you were to go semi-finals, say, or deep, and we're talking life-changing money here, your ranking then obviously shoots, and then you're involved in everything from Euro tours to TV events. Then that must become an absolute nightmare to try and juggle both.
Possibly, but I'm not at that level yet, so it doesn't matter. The finances and the stuff that comes out is great. I might buy a boat, but no, I'm just taking it bit by bit, and we'll see where we get to. And that's not a decision I need to make right away. I can decide. The 2-year tour card is a 2-year tour card for a reason, and I'm planning on year 1 is still happening. Year 2 is next year, and let's worry about year 2 next year. I'm not even thinking any further than that at all.
So it's absolutely pleasure, mate.
Cheers, Phil.
Alan, obviously you're talking about that 20-year thing. Can you underline the significance of maybe getting to 20 years from now?
Yeah, so obviously the guys know I'm a military man, and I've done my time in the military, but in the fire service you also get awards. So after your 20th year you get a long service good conduct medal. So for me to bookmark my fire service with a medal from the Queen to say thank you for your service is a big thing for me, and I'd like to put that medal on my chest in 3 years' time and say I've done 20 years, but at the same time it's still my job, so I'm not changing what I do. I'm just going to keep focused on doing my job, getting swaps and being a dart player in the background.
I've been reading tweets from people back home, and some of them are saying that they were hiding behind the cushions in the final set. How was it for you up on stage?
So Andy Robertson has just retweeted clapping hands for me, the Scotland captain. So the hysteria behind all that is incredible, but I think it's so much harder to watch. I'm a dart player. You're up there doing your thing. We've practiced for it. Sometimes it goes good, sometimes it doesn't. But I know from Amanda that what she goes through watching is horrendous compared to what we have to do on the stage. We practice for that. They can't change it sitting watching. She's in the house watching in Arbroath. She can't change it. She's probably sitting there thinking, what's he doing? But yeah, I'm up there playing darts, so I'm good.
You don't seem to win games in a boring manner. You know, a 1-4-4 checkout, a 1-3-6 checkout, taking it to the final set, all range of emotions. missing, surviving match darts in games.
Again, survived the match start again there. But do you know what? That's darts. You miss doubles. Everyone misses doubles, and if you get a chance, you got to try and take it. And I'm not trying to make it dramatic. I'm actually trying to win 4-0, but it's impossible to play your best darts out there. It's impossible. It's so hard for a new player to take all that in and deal with the crowd and deal with the TV and everything that's going on around you. It's just a tough place to play darts. But if my good game, my best game can come out there, I could go further. Of course I can.
I obviously ask you this every time, but the support and love from your hometown and your country, are you really feeling that?
Yeah, I love it. I said to Phil and you guys a couple of days ago about the backing on social media from Scotland. It's incredible. I'm on my own on that stage in a cauldron of English fans, which it's a daunting place to be, but when you can go home from a win and you can sit on social media and just look at all the nice comments, it's really pleasing. And you know from Arbroath how much the whole town's behind us.
Yeah, and that's just sort of, do you take that with you on stage, you know, because like you say, you're in a cauldron, you know, but if you've got that in the back of your head...
No, I don't think so. I think it's afterwards. I think when you go up there, you've got to be focused on the darts. So if you start thinking about interviews and hometown, that's when the wheels fall off. So you need to just focus on the darts. Afterwards is a great time to sit down and reflect on everything. So yeah, that's kind of what I try to do.
Final from you did allude to that you might be able to go further. I've asked this before. How far can you go?
2.9 miles in an Uber that way back to the house. No, let's go one game at a time. You know, the two guys that are playing now, I've played both of them before, so I don't fear any of the top players, so they've got to beat me. End of the story. They have to beat me.